When Kunigami didn't walk out of that hallway, when we heard the voice of Isagi in complete disbelief over the fact that Blue Lock's superhero was defeated in battle, it broke me inside to a certain extent. I sat there in complete shock, thinking about how the hell he got eliminated. How did the superhero, the hero of football, lose off screen? How could it end like this? But every decision has a cause and reaction, not just for Kunigami, but the introduction of the wild card for a player, a wild card of a player in Shido. We learn to enjoy the character of Shido, even after the rough start by him trying to absolutely decapitate Isagi, but Kunigami on the other hand would walk into hell and attempt to escape the wild card for his chance to become the greatest striker alive. And as all heroes do, he came out. But he was no longer the hero we once remembered. He was no longer the hero we once knew. It was as if a villain mastermind got a hold of him and broke him mentally. The hero of football was no longer a hero. He was now hiding beneath his egoist hood as if he was tortured by the Joker and made into a true vigilante. Now don't get me wrong, Kunigami is cool and all, especially in the newest chapters, and ever since he really came back. But there is something about him not having human-like interactions with his once friends that makes me really dislike him and dislike this version of his character. I don't mind him being serious or making strides to fulfilling the complete and utter role of being an egoist, but not having his big brother nature shining through while off the field really kills the character for me. I mean, seriously, how did ego break him so badly that to the point that he isn't even seen as a hero anymore? I thought superheroes are supposed to push through and surpass all the odds, no matter how much those odds are against them. But that's not what happened. Now he is just Bado, but not a villain king, but a measly anti-hero. It's frankly extremely disappointing for me. Once they introduced the ideals that Kunigami had in terms of football and how his goals were set on being the superhero of football and Blue Lock, I was so excited. At the end of the day, he was probably the character I was most related with, or could most relate with. And he has a goal to be someone people can look up to. Someone that is seen as a superhero in the sport that he loves, but also the sport that many others love as well. But by no means am I saying I'm a superhero. But in terms of the role model effect in regards to being a superhero, I've tried to be one the majority of my life. I feel I can speak for the mass majority of us when I say that we miss the superhero of Blue Lock. We miss the future superhero of football, Kunigami. But the monster we have now is not the superhero we once loved. Kunigami is now the broken hero, a hero that has fallen from grace, a hero that allowed for a supervillain to break him, to break his mind, his morals, and his wants and desires to continue being the superhero for football. The return of Blue Lock's and football's superhero looks uncertain, but just like a civilian waiting to be saved, I will be hoping to see the true hero Kunigami return very soon. Soon enough to save us all. Now with that said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and sub to the channel. It is free after all. And if you have your own opinions on the broken hero Kunigami, leave them in the comment section below. And I hope everyone has an amazing day. Later.